What's up, everybody? In this video, I want to just give you a quick explainer on what the ERC3643 token standard is all about. Okay, so this is an Ethereum-based token standard designed for the tokenization of real-world assets. It provides a comprehensive framework for issuing, managing, and transferring permissioned tokens. And I'm just going to break it all down to you. And if you like the kind of content that I bring on this channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Always head on over to our main site, decentralized.news, and follow us on all the socials, all the links to my favorite trading platforms, where if you sign up with my links, you also get some benefits and bonuses. So make sure you check out the links in the description and the pinned comments. Let me just give you a little breakdown on what the key features of this ERC3643 token standards are. So you have permission tokens. So it supports the creation of these permission tokens, which means that only authorized users can actually hold or transact these tokens. This is particularly important for assets that require regulatory compliance or identity verification. And built-in decentralized identity, that's on-chain ID, is a standard that incorporates on-chain ID, a decentralized identity framework that allows for the verification of user identities directly on the blockchain. And this ensures that the only users that meet the criteria specified in the predefined conditions, such as the identity verification or the regulatory compliance, can become token holders of those tokens. Also, you can look at how they are actually providing that compatibility and interoperability as well with this 3643 ERC standard, where it's compatible with the ERC20 standard, which is the most common framework for creating fungible tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. But this compatibility actually ensures that the ERC3643 token can interact smoothly with the majority of decentralized finance applications. And they have also gone through audits like Kaspersky, which is the protocol or the cybersecurity firm that is very, very, very credible, which adds a layer of trust and security assurance as well for issuers and for developers. So there are quite a few benefits. So that means, you know, you've got encoded compliance, you've got control securities, you've got reduced cost and increased transferability by just using this token standard. Okay, if we think about the mechanisms of action themselves, the standard itself implements a set of rules that govern the transfer of tokens. So investor rules and offering rules, for example, the transfer of tokens under this standard can only occur if those specific conditions are met. Both the investor side via on-chain ID and the offering side as well need to make sure, like, you know, there's a cohesion there. So the setup actually ensures that all transfers are actually compliant with relevant regulations at the smart contract level itself, without requiring external verification for each of those transactions. And if we compare it to the full 1400 token standard, for example, which is the ERC 1400, if you think about the 3643, it focuses more on managing compliance through an automatic validator system that's built on the blockchain. And 1400 actually operates differently. With the 4100 standard, it requires each trade to be validated by a specific key that is generated off-chain. And this approach can offer flexibility, but might actually introduce some complexities in ensuring compliance as it relies on that external validation. What I really like is that the founding members of the association behind this ERC3643 token standard, like CMS, Bitstamp, Polygon, Invesco, TokenForge, Tokeny. These are real credible players in the crypto space, and you know, this means that overall the future really looks bright for the token standard, and also just for that push of real-world asset tokenization using blockchains, offering robust networks or frameworks for the secure compliance of those issuances and management of tokenized assets on the Ethereum blockchain to make it more sustainable, as you know, you are supposed to have strict adherence to identity and regulatory standards going forward, from the looks of how the regulators are really coming into the space to try to regulate the space. So let me know what you guys think, and if you're really interested in knowing more about real-world asset tokenization, I would implore you to really check out my book. It's available online everywhere on any platform. Tokenized trillions. You will learn about the digitization of these real world assets using blockchain, and if you're looking at real estate or equities, etc. And you can also check out my other book, Blockchain Applied, which also talks about the use cases of these DLTs across multiple industries, as well as checking out my book DeFi Millionaire, which is available at defi-millionaire.com. You can download it for free. The link is in the description. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials, and also make sure you leave a comment or just any other content that you'd like to see. But if you want free resources and tools, make sure you go to our main site, decentralized.news. And if you want to know the platforms that I like to trade on, the links are all in the description. Like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.